Hi everyone, I'm Lizzie. Welcome to Lizzie Loves Languages. In this lesson, we are going to talk about 3 important verbs other than to be. Remember in the past lesson or in the past few lessons, we talked about verb to be, ser and estar. Those verbs are so important. We use them on everyday conversations in Spanish. However, in order for you to build more to your conversation and to understand a little bit more, especially if you travel abroad, you need to learn 3 other important verbs. These verbs are necesitar, querer, and tener. Are you ready? Let's get started. In order for us to start using these verbs, we need to learn how to conjugate these verbs, right? The very first verb that we're going to conjugate would be tener. This verb means to have in English. Verb tener is conjugated in the following form. Yo tengo, tú tienes, él, ella, usted, which is you, formal, tiene, nosotros tenemos, ustedes tienen, ellos y ellas tienen. The next verb that we are going to conjugate will be verb necesitar, which means to need. This verb is conjugated in the following form. Yo necesito, tú necesitas, él, ella o usted necesita, nosotros necesitamos, ustedes necesitan, ellos, ellas necesitan. And the last verb in this lesson will be verb querer, or to want. Verb querer is conjugated in the following form. Yo quiero, tú quieres, él, ella, usted quiere, nosotros queremos, ustedes, ellos y ellas quieren. Easy, right? Maybe you haven't noticed, but these 3 verbs are irregular verbs, meaning that you need to learn these conjugations or kind of listen to these conjugations a lot over and over again so that you can know them, because these are not regular verbs. Remember that previously we've talked about verbs in Spanish being either regular or irregular. Verbs that are regular are easy because they follow the same pattern. Irregular verbs might need a little bit more study, but don't worry. I promise that these verbs, since they're so common, maybe you already know how to conjugate them, and maybe you're just not aware that you have been doing it already. The conjugations of these 3 verbs are easy, right? Sometimes you use these verbs in Spanish on an everyday conversation and you don't even notice. You say phrases such as tengo hambre, which is I am hungry, or tengo frío, or tengo calor, I'm hot. Now notice that in English we use I am for these 3 phrases. However, in Spanish we substitute verb to be with verb to have. So we don't say yo soy frío, or yo soy calor, or yo estoy hambre. None of the verbs to be will work in these phrases. We substitute them with verb tener, or to have. Tengo frío, tengo calor, tengo hambre. You can also find phrases such as ¿qué tiempo tienes? What time do you have? Or what time is it? Or sentences that might use 2 of these verbs such as quiero ver Netflix, pero tengo que trabajar. I want to watch Netflix, but I have to work. Or, yo quiero aprender español, pero tengo que estudiar. Necesito ver Lizzie Loves Languages. I want to learn Spanish, but I have to study. I need to watch Lizzie Loves Languages. Or you can also say, tengo sueño. Quiero dormir temprano. I am sleepy. I want to sleep early. Or when you're introducing yourself and you're talking about your family, you say, yo tengo 3 mascotas, 2 perros y un gato. I have 3 pets, 2 dogs and a cat. Or, yo tengo 2 hermanos, una hermana y un hermano. I have 2 siblings, 1 sister and 1 brother. Or when you're expressing your need of doing something, such as necesito ir al gimnasio, I need to go to the gym. Or you're wanting to do something, maybe you want to travel, you would say, quiero ir a México. I want to go to Mexico. Easy. Alright guys, that's it for today. Are you ready for a quick recap? Let's get started. Alright everybody, well that's it for today. Thanks for joining me. Don't forget to subscribe and like my video. And if you have any suggestions or any questions, please leave a comment. See you next time.